Today's episode is brought to you by the Talented Six. Why go with those old, traditional, outdated speakers at your seminar or university? If what you want is inspirational, hip, young, smart men, then reach out to the Talented Six for your next speaking engagement guest at thetalent6.com or at talent6@gmail.com. Now let's start the show. What's up, Ron? What's going on?
Not much.
If you haven't heard yet, well, you just heard. It's me, your boy G. We got Ron, member of the Talented Six, here with us today in the studio / booth. And it's been a crazy week, man.
In the lab.
Let's say this. Welcome back. Let's welcome you back. It's
Thanks.
been a while since you've been here, man. It's been a while.
That's the crowd clapping.
You guys been
Appreciate
on the road,
crowd.
traveling, doing your speaking.
I mean, you really just boxed us out. you really just put a Tyronn Lue.
Nah.
Then, like what you were saying, wholesale
for
substitutions.
For the record.
You're on Alabama there.
Talented Six guests are people who are not in the Talented Six. So I like to get their stories out, get their passions out to the world for our listeners to view or see.
And they were doing a better job.
I wouldn't say that. It's just
No, I'll say it.
Different dynamic.
Yes, absolutely.
But before we get into our topics today, we got a lot of juicy stuff for y'all, man. But I want to say one thing. We appreciate all the love you guys giving us on the website and on the podcast. Please, if you listen to your podcast on the computer and not on iTunes, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the website, subscribe to the podcast so we can kind of get feedback on what you guys like and who's all listening to us and who's all reading the stuff, because it does help us with our advertising. It also helps us garner a better idea of who to target as far as what we want to write and what you guys want to hear and listen and read also. So you don't get a chance, 2 seconds out your day, hit the like button, leave a comment or subscribe. That'll be awesome. Appreciate that. But let's jump into it, man.
Okay.
We recently, last week, had a speaking engagement.
Yeah.
I think it was our second one as the Talented Six.
Yeah.
It was at First Community Church here in Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
PWI. I mean, that's safe to say. It was definitely a PWI institution.
Yes.
But the kids were awesome.
They were.
We spoke with kids ranging from 7th grade all the way up to 12th grade, so seniors in high school. And we spoke to them about the whole Black Lives Matter movement. And pretty much we went in, we showed them a video. We went in. Shout out to Kendall Glasser, by the way. She set the whole thing up. Her and our boy Al.
Great job.
Talented Six.
Great job.
We appreciate you. But we went in, and they have these different units, and that unit that month was on social justice or social injustices that are happening in today's community.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were chosen, or we were asked to speak on behalf of, or just shed light on the Black Lives Matter movement to people who don't really know about it, or oh wow, sorry about that, guys. Don't really know about it, or who have heard very little and think different things about it.
Yeah.
So if you can share some of your insights from them, because I know you spoke with some children or some kids that day.
Yeah. So first off, it was a great experience, and obviously we were very appreciative to be there. And the group that I spoke with, it was the 8th grade group. Mm-hmm. So the first question I had to them after we watched the video describing the origins of the Black Lives Matter movement was like, all right, what do you know about Black Lives Matter, and like, how do you perceive it? That was like my first question, because I really wanted to get a feel for what their initial thoughts were before I kind of explained it. So as you would expect with like 8th graders, some people didn't really have anything to say, but the ones that did speak up, they said that it was kind of controversial. Mm-hmm. A lot of people didn't agree with it, and I don't know this, but I would guess that that's what they see on TV, and that's what they hear in their homes, and that's kind of what they built that upon. So it was nice because one thing about getting to a kid is if you can. They're still like malleable, right? Like they're not like hardened in their ways. So I think it was nice that we got to open minds. So it was nice that we got to go in there. I was able to explain to them what the movement really represents, kind of paint that picture for them, give them that perspective, and I think that was very helpful. So that was a great opportunity for me. I really enjoyed it, and we had a lot of other discussions about social justice and the importance it plays in our lives. So it was great overall.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. We walked in there. Shout out to Will Warren, a big contributor to TellingThe6.com. He kind of, I don't say led it, but he kind of rallied the troops, so to speak, early on to get him really into it, into watching the video. And we split up. I had the freshman group, and getting to talk to them. You know, these guys are just coming into high school. They really, you know, I know when I was in middle school, you really don't see a lot of things because you're middle school, everything's a little more closer knit. Mm-hmm. You know, you're really closer with all of your classmates instead of, you know, kind of high school is more, you have a niche of friends. Mm-hmm. So, you know, just asking them, you know, what type of things they see in school on a day-to-day basis. I know what really jumped out to me was a lot of them didn't understand what Black Lives Matter meant.
Right.
You know, I don't, you know, just from, like you said, they hear things on TV or from other individuals, older individuals, they kind of all felt it was excluding everyone else.
Right.
You know, and I was just trying to shed light on that. Like, it's Black Lives Matter too. You know, how we kind of touched on that.
Right.
We're going to have a video pretty soon for you guys so you can check that out as well. But it's, you know, it was kind of shocking to me. I'm like, whoa, they really think we're excluding people when we say that. But it's more so we're just like everyone else. We want to matter just like everyone else. Mm-hmm. And it's funny, today I was watching on my break at work, watching this Netflix special. I forget his name, Marshall Shea or something. He's a comedian. And he was just like, yo, it's black people for so long. Or he was like, people get so up in arms about Black Lives Matter. Like that tagline. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, why are people so mad about that? Like, we matter. Like, that. He was like, matter. He just kept saying the word matter. Like, you guys are mad because we want to matter. Like, you know, it's funny, right? He was like, we're not saying we don't want you to, we don't care about you, we're more important. All we're saying is we matter. And people are getting mad about that. He was just like, so wait, y'all rather he was like, there are people out there saying we matter, and there's people saying, nah, bro, chill. Like, when you really think about it, he broke it down. That's simple, but that's the truth. Like, you hear, if I'll tell you, hey, Ron, Michigan matters.
Right.
And in the grand scheme of things, yeah, but you can be like, nah.
Right.
So to me, you're saying, nah, bro, they can kill themselves. Like, I mean, it's kind of extreme, but you know what I mean? Yeah. And it was just shocking, like, yo, when he really broke it down, I was like, that's crazy when you think about it, that people are really like,
no. Upset about that.
And then he was like, then they tried to be slick, you know, all lives matter. You know? Oh, man, just go check out the special. It was a couple of things I should have wrote down. He said it was like really eye-opening for me hearing him in that type of way, and that and it was just really funny too. But you know,
that is funny when you think about it, because it's like of all things that
to get mad about,
say to get people up in arms, like saying that you matter,
we matter,
is like
the best.
Well, I don't think you matter. I think you're a racist.
Then he was saying how black people we give up things too easily, or we let things slide too easily.
Yeah, I think that's definitely true. You agree with that?
When he said, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, slavery happened. Oh, you know, that was 100-something years or 20 years ago. Oh, they're killing unarmed black people. Oh, that was a month ago. Oh, somebody got shot. Oh, that was 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, 9/11. Never forget. like it was funny because I think about it. 9/11 happened so long ago, but every year it's Remembrance Day for it.
Right.
People around that time get so emotional. People did die, but you know we have people dying as well, and it's like they want you to forget what they want you to forget. And I'm like, yo, that really made a big deal. He was like, next year on 9/11, I'm wearing a shirt to say all buildings matter. And I was like, yo, when you think about it, he made sense. Yeah. And another thing he said that stuck out to me. I know I'm kind of getting on track, but he was like, what he said? He said, oh man. I forgot what he said, bro. It's gonna come back to me. But
going off of your point about how we just like give in and stuff too easily. That's why a lot of people that I follow on social media, like Killer Mike and stuff, saying that like you have like the Democratic Party like takes black votes for granted. Like black people vote overwhelmingly Democrat in every election. It's like, what do we get for our vote?
Nothing.
Our community, not all our communities, but a lot of communities obviously are still hurting. A lot of people are still hurting. It's like we should be able to like parlay that power of these votes. Like I know black people are only 13%, maybe less of the population. But if you think about that, when it comes to an election, like think about the margin for this election. It was 2 million votes. Like
so small.
If we were able to like mobilize and like put our votes together and say, hey, you want our votes? Meet these demands. We could definitely get some stuff
Let's be real though. Let's say 13%. Let's call it 13% of the population.
Yep.
How many of us are in jail though?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm like, yo, 13 is kind of like, let's take all the black people,
right.
Kids to adults, old people.
Right.
How many of us are in jail?
The statistics are crazy.
It's a lot.
It's like what, like 1 in 4 or 1 in 5, like men over like 25. It's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Oh, I know what he said though. Shit, I just forgot. No, he was like, no, he was like, we always ask for the simplest, the least like favorable thing. He's like, gay people are asking for equal rights. He was like, black people are asking just for civil rights. We're not asking to be equal. We're just asking for civil. He was like, that shit was so funny because I was like, yo, it makes sense.
That's funny.
He was like, you look at now, gay people, they ask for that stuff. Black people, we just want civil rights. That's and funny. I was like, yo, all right, let's move on. But yeah, we're gonna have a post up in the vids up of us at the church, man. You guys should check it out. He's really awesome, really touching to talk to them kids. But let's move on, man. How was your Thanksgiving, man?
It was good. Got to go home.
Did your girl come home with you?
No, I went solo dolo.
How'd that go?
Well, part of the reason I went solo dolo is because my parents decided that since I moved out and it's just in there, nobody else, they don't need to be beds anywhere else in the house. So there's like literally not a bed. So I am not about to bring my girl up here and have my girl sleeping on the couch.
You on the floor?
Like, I'm not sleeping on the floor.
You don't sleep with?
I mean, actually, she might sleep on the floor. I sleep on the couch.
Whoa!
But anyways, so that was part of the reason why I didn't bring her, because it wasn't nowhere for us to sleep.
Yeah.
But it was good. I got to see a couple of my cousins I hadn't seen in a while. I ate way too much food.
What?
Let me give you a rundown of my plate.
Did you post the picture of it first?
No, come on, bro. That's dead.
I forgot.
That's dead.
I forgot. You missed the post.
I had macaroni and cheese.
Bet.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes is interesting.
Turkey. Stuffing.
We didn't have stuffing this year.
I had
super sorry about that.
I had macaroni and cheese casserole because
on top of the macaroni.
Yeah, because my cousin's girl made it. I could not eat it. His girl made it.
Which cousin? Mike.
Yeah.
She's kind of cute.
Yeah, I'm not going there. Anyways,
I saw her on IG.
Yeah, I know you don't miss anything on IG.
I mean, when you posted it, we posted.
I didn't post anything. I didn't post anything with my cousins. Anyways,
I found it.
What was that? Yeah, I bet. Cranberry sauce. Got out the cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
And ribs.
So you had ribs? Who made ribs?
Monty.
Oh wow.
They were delicious.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have stuffing, which I'm really upset about.
That's crazy.
Well, my mom, she made food. She made us dinner that night, which was awesome. I didn't have as much as you. Macaroni, which was amazing. Ate that like it was nothing. Ham and turkey. We got 2 meats in the house. You know what I'm saying, big dog?
Yeah, we normally do.
Greens, which were on point.
I'm not a greens guy.
You tripping? Get that greens on there with the juice everywhere. It is like a melting pot of just food. Yams, which is my second year.
I had yams too.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Dirty rice. Every year mom makes dirty rice.
See, I saw that when we wrote that post. Yeah. I had never heard of
dirty
people
rice?
Having dirty rice on Thanksgiving.
I love rice since I was young. Her dirty rice. She got the big chunks of meat. Oh, it's amazing. And it's not too spicy. It used to be spicy back in the day.
Yeah.
I had to turn it down. I can't deal with that. A lot of eggnog. Lots of eggnog.
Really? On Thanksgiving?
Man, what? Oh. See, I'm a big seasons guy. After Halloween, which is candy corn season, I transition right into eggnog season. So November 15th, I'm nogging up. I'm nogging up. Like up until January 5th, my dad's birthday. After that, I wait about a month because I don't really do nothing during Valentine's season because I don't eat chocolate and candy and like that. But right around Easter, jelly beans. Time to go.
Yeah. Starburst
jelly beans, Irish jelly beans. I look forward to Easter. Go to church and eat jelly beans. gotta give praise to the Lord. But did you go Black Friday shopping?
I did not.
Do they open the stores at Thursday at 5 o'clock?
Oh, you ain't know that,
bro. My sister.
For the last couple of years.
My sister's like, yo, we going shopping. Like, dude, it's 8 o'clock on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah, but they're open. Like, what?
Yeah.
What are they trying to do here?
I'm saving up for a wedding, so I did not do any shopping.
Man, you guys in wedding stuff, man. Like,
it's expensive, bro.
I don't know about it.
Trust me, it is.
Did you guys get pictures taken and stuff?
We just got engagement pictures done. We came up on a deal for engagement pictures.
So you got shot somebody out?
No,
don't shout them out.
Okay, you're right. They can sponsor. They're not paying.
They're not paying.
Right.
Hey man, listen. If you want to get a sponsor, be an advertiser. Hit us up at thetalent6@gmail.com.
Right.
And we'll talk them chickens.
Right. Spell it out. The Talented SIX, not the number 6 on the website. I'm not the number 6 on the email. But anyways, yeah, we got the pictures like engagement and wedding pictures for like $1,500. That's a deal.
Oh wow.
That's a deal.
Yeah.
That's like half price.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a deal is because I would
just think about how much money that is, and that's half price.
I used to have somebody take me on the iPhone.
What?
I have somebody take me on the iPhone.
Tell you get engaged and then tell your fiance that, and this.
Well, the iPhone 7's camera is like crystal.
Okay. You just double down. Now you got both of your eyes punched out. Now who gonna drive who home?
Wait, you guys pay somebody who already had the Nikon that you could have got yourself.
I mean, but I can't take the picture and be
selfie
in the
stick. Or get you guys a timer back in the day.
Married. You ain't nowhere close to ready to get married.
Because I'm trying to save us money?
Yes, for that exact reason.
I got a printer in my house. I can do the invitations myself.
No, you can't.
Why can't I?
Because you can't print on that paper.
Can I be honest
you can't print on no regular paper.
I got invited to a wedding, a country person's wedding. Guess what the invitation was?
That's different.
Guess what it was? It's a piece of cardboard, Ron.
That's different, though. Listen, I've been to country weddings.
It was a piece of cardboard that they written. I don't think they typed on there. It was written on there.
I bet you it was expensive.
They had like a little lace on the cardboard.
Yeah, I bet you it was
dressed up the cardboard.
They didn't do that themselves.
It looked like the kids did it. But I said, and I was like, oh, this is dope. Because you know why I said it was dope? Because they said it's come as you are. I got to wear jeans, shorts, and a shirt.
I mean, it's a country wedding. Like, you lucky that it was people in there with shirts on, period. I went to a wedding this summer. I sat on a bale of hay. Like, we even had chairs, bro. I sat on a bale of hay, son. Hey, dog. There was bugs crawling up my back halfway through the ceremony. I almost objected to the wedding on accident, bro. like, come on, man. There ain't no standards.
Now that you bring up weddings,
no standards.
Now you bring up weddings. I'm gonna bring up my girl Issa off from Insecure. You haven't watched it. You like you told me you ready to get married. You ain't ready for this life, dog.
I mean,
Issa off the show Insecure. Russell Westbrook MVP. Issa off Insecure.
Like 0 for 12.
So she oh my goodness, she cheated on you, my boy Lawrence.
Bro, I want to watch the show. You spoiling it.
Go ahead. I can't tell everybody because everybody listening probably watch it. We'll talk about it later.
All right, bet.
I just know I'm Lawrence Hive all day. And you gonna know the moment I'm talking about when he looks so happy from what he was doing. When you see, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's the moment right there. Gabe's talking about.
So is that one of those shows where like the person that plays like the main character also like produces it and stuff, or does she write it or anything?
She's a writer. Okay. It's her show, but like when you watch, a lot of people have their hands in it as far as producing it and helping direct. She doesn't direct it or anything. Okay. But it's one of them type of shows where she's one of the producers and also one of the writers on the show.
That's dope.
But it's it's her show.
That's dope.
It's just people got their hands on that type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, man. Go check it out.
I appreciate it.
You go Insecure. That's the only show I shot out on here. HBO. Every Sunday at like I think 9 or 9:30, or maybe 10. Might be 10.
I'm gonna check it out.
But so I was gonna ask you what you getting your girl for Christmas, man. Cause somebody asked me that today, and I was like a bath bomb. Wait, I just spoiled it. Oh crap! I'm not getting you that for real. I'm joking. I was joking when I said that.
Yeah, okay.
That's not what I'm getting you.
I'm trying
sorry,
to think.
Because what if I really want to do?
I'm not gonna lie.
What?
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's December 1st.
Yeah,
I hadn't even asked my girl what she wanted yet.
What if she tells you she doesn't know? Is she not gonna get anything?
No.
Because I hate when we say,
"Don't leave that door open."
You know what you want.
Right.
At least give me an idea. Like, well, there is this one thing I've been having my eye on, but I don't really want it. Guess what you're getting?
Nothing.
That.
Right.
You better. All I'm saying is I really feel like women should just kind of. Should she expect something? Because this is what you guys were, 3rd, 4th, 5th?
Man, we've been together since 2000, since a long time. We've been together.
So should she expect something? Because birthdays, you expect a gift on birthdays. You just like anniversaries, you expect.
I don't even think we did gifts on birthdays though. I'm trying to think.
Because I know y'all was trying to get married, so maybe you might. Are you gonna hit her with it?
You know what?
Let's not do Christmas.
I don't think we did because we used to like celebrate our anniversary before we got engaged, so that would have been in May. But since we got engaged in April, we skipped that bad boy. So we really haven't done anything. Like, bro, I just spent for an engagement ring. Like, how much do I need to do?
That's what I'm saying. But that's a buddy of mine at work was saying the same thing. I'm like, yo, if you're in the process of getting married, I'm not saying she shouldn't expect nothing, but it shouldn't be. She shouldn't expect nothing over the top. Yeah. And whatever she gets, of course she's gonna be happy for it.
I'm definitely gonna get her something though. Whether it's, I'll ask her what she want, and then it'll if it's nothing big, like I'll get her some type of jewelry or something like that. But I don't know about you. You gotta. I feel like you need to.
What's your advice for not me, for the other guy this is their first Christmas? What's your advice to them?
Man, you just gotta know your woman. Like if you know your woman, if you know her taste, or if like you know your woman and you know her taste and they bad, like you need to like.
What if her taste is like not in your budget right now?
Oh, she gonna take that L.
All right, man. That's all I want to hear.
Not
for me. For them guys out there.
Because you stupid if it's not in your budget and you buy it, you stupid.
Yeah,
if you go outside your budget, if you ball on a budget,
and
you go out here and spend some stupid amount of money and get a gift to your woman, if she real, she gonna be upset with you.
That's a good take.
She gonna be upset with you because she know
you shouldn't want
this. Nigga, you ain't got this money. Like, nigga, this is you setting a bad precedent. Nigga.
Nah, okay.
How we gonna be together and you spend all this money? We gonna be broke.
Now, Ron, you know how ball on the budget looks like.
Yes.
I know what it's like as well. What if you dealing with somebody who? Now, this is for me. This is for all other people because I have friends that ask me sometimes. You dealing with somebody who don't really know your finances because y'all ain't there yet discussing them.
Okay.
But you look like you doing well because you know how to manage your shit. So they expect something nice because you look like you buy yourself nice things. But all in all, you just manage your money. You know when you can spend money. You know when you can't.
That's the story of my life right there.
So it's because I feel like a lot of women look at me. Okay, you got money. I'm like, no, bitch. This is what you think because I know how to manage my shit. I know when I can go out with you and hang out. Right. I know I can go with my friends and buy a couple rounds of drinks. Right. I know when I can get the new shoes that come out. Right. I know when I can buy me a nice new jacket or shirt.
And I know when I need to stay home for 2 weeks in a row.
And I know how to keep my stuff clean so it looks nice when you see me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I keep gas in the car. That's what a lot of people think. They see that tank on full. Like, he got some money.
Yeah, don't nobody feel. I don't feel my tank on ever.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like women sometimes take that. Oh, he looks like we go out to eat 3 times a week because maybe you know what? We ain't going to Black Point.
Right.
Now I'm not saying we going somewhere like McDonald's.
Right.
But I know how to make sure we got the Taco Tuesday.
Right.
I'm getting 8 tacos a day.
Because they're at happy hour.
Happy hour. We go out, we might be eat good because that might be the night I had that extra bread hit.
Right.
I got a couple little streams coming in, but it's like it ain't nothing crazy.
Right.
But it's like I feel like women sometimes don't take into account all right. Because I know, or better question, when is the time you should have that conversation with women about your finances? What month or how far along should y'all sit down by, this is what I'm working with. Let me know what you're working with so we come to an understanding when it ain't always let's go out because you think I got bread like that to go out.
I feel like after a couple of months, your woman should have a feel for you based upon, obviously by then she gonna know what you do, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like either you're gonna describe it on the level where she can kind of get a feel for, hey, I'm just starting out here, or hey, I got a couple people reporting up to me or something like that. And that way she can kind of gauge what level you at. And if you got a really astute woman, which 99% of women are, either astute or nosy, she gonna do some homework and try to find out how much you making.
Yeah.
So
have you ever had a girl? Did Cassandra ever come on and ask you how much you make?
I didn't tell her how much I made till like last year, and we've been together over 5 years.
What did her face look like?
She
like okay.
She was like, I can't believe you telling me this. She wasn't. It ain't a number that
she knows you like
right.
Oh, this is serious. You're telling me?
Look, only people that know how much money I make is her and my parents. That's it. 3 people. Them the only people that know how much money I make.
I ain't gonna lie, my mom don't even know how much money I make. I make sure not to tell her. I love you, mom, but you never gonna know how much money I make. You gonna know I'm doing okay,
right?
And you gonna know when I tell you I can do something where I can't. But my mom, no.
See,
because she gonna start counting my checks.
Yeah, I was about to say my mom's be hitting me. She don't hit me up like that often, but she when mom's hit you up, you gotta come through. You ain't got no choice. Man. So if she know you making bread, then you don't put yourself on the spot. So yeah, but so it took a while. It took a while. We've been together this long. I've been here since April. Yeah. Like we don't even have joint accounts yet. Like we're gonna get one eventually, but like I don't know, man. I just wouldn't. I know if I was like just starting to date a chick though, if I wasn't like this for a long in my relationship, don't be counting my pockets. Yeah. Don't be counting my pockets. Yeah. Like straight up.
Cause I definitely don't count women's pockets. That's not something I do because I feel like as the man, like I'll recently lost my bank card and I'm out, you know what I'm saying, and we want to go get Chipotle or some food, and I gotta stop at the bank, and I might say I gotta stop at ATM, and she's like, don't worry about it. No, I'm like, even though I know, because we together, right. And you know it's no big deal to get my Chipotle. It's just I like to have a little cash on me because I shouldn't have to ask. I shouldn't have to bring it up. I should be able to walk in right. and pay for the food.
Right.
And if you say, oh, at the register, oh, I got it, baby, that's fine.
Right.
Or you not say it's no big deal because
right.
it's Chipotle. Like,
right.
It's not an issue.
Right. It's
you know
$14.
Like, yeah, like just take her turn. Like I should be able to do that.
Right.
Now you like to say if she wanna when we get up there, oh, I got it.
Right.
I'm like, I look at her like, oh, MVP today. Like appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we relationship money coming back either way.
Yeah.
But I feel like you said, it's that certain point where, like I remember Ryan made a good. I'm sorry, I don't want to rat Ryan out, but he had said something like.
Expose him!
He was like,
expose him!
Now this was undisclosed Saturday. This is no time recent. This is way back in the day. He was like, yeah, man, I didn't really want to go out to dinner that night. I told her I was kind of tired because I ain't want us, even though she was paying for dinner, that money coming out of our account. So either way, it's coming out of my pockets regardless. You feel me?
That's true. That's a whole different ballgame.
That's what it counts. So she like, babe, I will take you out tonight. You like, yeah, that sounds good. When you get home, like, wait, we finna go here, and I know she want to go here. Even though she paying, the money still is ours though. Right. So that could go to definitely to something else. Right.
I'm going to check my app and I'm going to see the balance on my account is lower.
Yeah, so it's like, either way it go. But back to the main thing, the whole Christmas thing. I feel like you said, if she's an astute woman, she kind of gauges, but women sometimes, they don't care. Because they just see you out here, you eating, you good. You know what I'm saying? I live by myself. I can pay my own bills. They don't know what's coming in. They just know how much I have to be able to expend. If that makes sense. No, all they see is the expenses. And if I keep up the expenses and I still have money to spend, whatever, it could be $2 left or it could be $20 left. They like, you got extra money. Because we still doing these things. The light's still on.
It's some dangerous like points in your relationship timeline for Christmas to roll around. Like if y'all been together, if this y'all first Christmas and y'all been together like most of the year, like more than 6 months, it's lightweight some pressure on you, dog.
Listen, man.
If y'all been together like 2 years and like the first year you really ain't go too big, like it's gonna be a lot of pressure on you, dog. Like so those are situations where
especially with moms,
you gotta come through.
I've been the guy who I don't even want to say it because it's gonna make me look bad. Because I was like, I don't even want to bring it up, but I kind of want to. I'm real on the podcast, man. Like I keep 100 with y'all, man. I used to be a very impulsive Christmas buyer for my lady.
Me too.
You know, I was dealing with a chick for 3 months before Christmas, and I did some dumb stuff on Christmas. Some told me I shouldn't have done it, but I was like, I got the bread. It's no big deal. I'm messing with her. Like, we cool. She do things for me that most women don't do. You know what I'm saying? And I like the things she do for me, so I'm going to get her this whatever, you know, because she wanted. And I did, and then 2 months later, we not together, and I'm like, what? It's not a big deal, because, I mean, I'll just spend on something else anyway, stupid. But I'm like, why did I do that when all I got was a hat? Not saying I wanted anything, because I'm not a big getter. Like, I don't.
It's just funny when you think about that contrast. Like, I went out here, I balled out, and like I got a hat.
And when you look at it, my boy's like, why'd you do that? Like, bro, you known her for 3 months. You've been dating her for 2. All she did was do a little good tug and rub and that's it. And now you got, and it wasn't like I was whipping nothing. It was just, you know,
right,
make people happy. I don't think. I mean, listen.
I've been there too. Like I was saying about that dangerous place. Like I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I was like, hey, let's go to Chicago for Christmas. So we went to Chicago for like 3 days over. I didn't have no business being in Chicago.
But because you wanted to go.
Right. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I got a little bread, blah, blah. Like I had no business being out there, bro. No business.
You wanted to plan.
Right.
Turn it down.
No business.
Now, she would have said, let's go. You probably like, you probably fleshed your way out.
Right. I would have finessed my way out of there,
but. Man.
Fellas, don't set yourself up for failure this year, bro.
I don't think I'm gonna try not to, but I just don't want to, you know, give her something and I get that look like, oh, thanks. Because, you know, I've dealt with women who they can't hide their face.
Hey, that exact noise, that's the noise.
Because I can hide a face. You know, as a man,
right.
Oh, thanks, babe.
I really, you
can get a tie. Oh, babe, I'm gonna rock this. Sometimes like this is cool. Thank you, I appreciate it. And still gotta pay for dinner that night. I get her something whack, and it's like, oh, thanks.
That noise right there. That's the one you don't want.
I appreciate it. This is nice.
And
it's like a clipboard or something. Or like calendar, like kittens on the calendar. And then she texts her friends, her mom, what you get? She ain't, this is when you know it ain't real when she'll put it up on Instagram. That's how you know your gift was so whack if it is not going to gram or Snapchat. Snapchat's more fulfilling. If it don't go on the gram or Snapchat, Facebook I don't care about.
Right.
Gram or Snapchat.
If she put it in a twit pic, like it's not a link to an IG, it's just a twit pic.
Your gift is whack. If she don't take a picture of it with it on or with her holding it,
right,
saying bagels or Bay got me some or I'm special or he do things for me too, stuff like that, LOL, stuff like that, you ain't winning.
Yeah, you lost, bro.
You ain't getting no buns that night. It's gonna be at least till January, till Martin Luther King Day.
I know it might be some snow on the ground, but it's gonna be some desert on you.
Martin Luther King Day might be the next time you get some pussy, and that's only if she feeling generous because he had a drink. You know what I'm saying? But dang, that's crazy, man. Think about it. All right, move on, man. What you know for New Year's though? Let's ask you that.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna shout them out one time because they support us a lot. The Columbus Urban League Young Professionals is having their New Year's Eve soiree. Once again, I think it might be the second annual this upcoming year. If you haven't already, go grab your tickets, man. I went last year. It was amazing. Open bar. It's gonna be at the Sheraton Hotel downtown. Champagne toast. It was super dope. It got really packed late. I would advise you to get there early. Drinks will be going fast at the open bar. Hopefully they got more than 3 bartenders this year.
Please. Because
last year we walked in, got there early. They had 2 dudes working 2 counters, and you got a line at 11:45, 11:50 back to the dance floor. People trying to get drinks for the New Year for the bar drop.
Right.
And I ain't saying I was mad about it because I was lit. All I'm saying is, guys, let's hire a couple more guys at different stations so we can keep the drinks flowing. Because I don't want to remember this.
You're trying to get your money's worth.
Man, what? The tickets, I will say this. If you are a member, you got the hookup. If you're not, get you a member that got the hookup and see what they can do for you. But spend that bread on your lady, man. Get real spiffy, man. Get your fellas, get your tux. Ladies, if you haven't already, we're going to owe a nice little mid-roll here to our next advertisement. If you haven't already, man, contact Paris Campbell. Hey. All right, on Facebook or IG if you don't know what it is. Her name on Facebook is Paris Campbell. She is the founder and creator of Monroe Drive Fashion. If you need you a custom fit for New Year's Eve or anytime birthdays, baby showers, even a bridesmaid's dress, contact her, man. She only one-on-one custom stuff, all right?
Dope.
She's really dope. Check out her Instagram at soul.n.me. I probably said that wrong. Just go to her Facebook. She always so mad at me when I said that. Just go to her Facebook and check it out. She's taking orders for New Year's up until I think either this weekend. So if you haven't already, get to her, you're going to be too late. Because if you ain't there by this Saturday in her DMs, it's a wrap for you. Because I guarantee you don't go on her IG and see everything she got, and you're going to be mad you ain't in it. So check her out. Now back to the show. Yeah, man, New Year's Eve going to rock. I'm going to be there. Lit, as usual. I need to stop saying the word lit. I just got mad I said that.
I mean, what's another substitute? I don't even know.
I'm going to be there and have fun. I'm too grown. I think I'm too grown to say the word lit.
Nah, there's people twice as old as you and not as dark as you.
Like, I like saying go. Like, that shit going to go. But yeah. I think, like, that's... I don't know. This is the point of this conversation. Yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, man. We got one more mid-row. We're out here making the moves. Where's my... This show is brought to you by thetalent6.com. Why go with those old... traditional speakers at your seminar or university? If what you want is inspirational, hip, young, smart men, then reach out to Talent 6 for your next speaking engagement guest. Reach us at thetalent6.com or at thetalented6@gmail.com. Yeah, man. Before we go, let's talk Kanye, man. Right before we get up out of here. Your boy Kanye had a mental breakdown. My brother had bought tickets to his show in New York for New Year's. Yeah. Got canceled. He was Saudi, big Saudi.
Big Saudi.
Kanye went crazy.
Is he faking?
I don't think he'll play around with crazy. Nah, I will say, okay, it's kind of a hot and cold thing for me because by him saying he's having this kind of breakdown, he doesn't have to pay the money. Right. Or he doesn't owe money for the venues. But I really feel like because of what's going on, it could possibly be real. I mean, he talking about he would have voted for Trump. His mom passed away around this time. Yeah. His wife is there but not there.
Yeah. Did you see the thing about like they were on the rocks before this breakdown and all this other kind of stuff?
And not saying she's gonna be there for him. And it's just like Kanye has done stuff like this before. I feel like he's did this to garner attention. But when people say they're having things going on in their head, I really don't like to.
Yes, you can't
discredit it so fast,
right?
Especially if you check himself into a hospital,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to say he's faking just for the money or financial. It's just it's sad to see, super sad when somebody who I looked upon back in the day as like, inspirational to me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Backpack where it came out.
He changed the game.
Man,
He's
still changing the game.
Yeah.
So hope he gets better, man. Whatever's going on. Like I said, hope he's not faking. Hope everything works out for him. Even though he did say he vote for Trump, I don't hold that against him because at the end of the day, as a man, like we did say this group chat, if you hold a platform at that like he does, sometimes the thing you say, you need to watch what you say. It's sad that it's like that because he should be able to say the same thing we say. It shouldn't matter. What he does shouldn't matter.
I mean, but I don't know, when what you do for a living, like, how can I put this? Even though, LeBron is playing a game, right? Like, yes. He plays a game. He plays basketball. It's a game that everybody like. It's a game, but you think about how mad people get if he misses a shot misses a game-winning shot, or he plays a bad game. Like, at the end of the day, it has no effect on your life. It doesn't change what you're doing that basis. But like, it's a game, but people care about it because of the platform he has, of how much money he makes, and all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's kind of the same thing with Kanye. Like, when you use this mic, when you use this voice to build wealth, to build a fan base, to build, whatever you put together in your life, like, you've used that, and now you have this platform. And when you use that mic and you say stuff that people don't like, people going to criticize you because that's just the way it goes.
It's just sad, man, because when he first came out, no one cared what he was saying.
Right.
Like, I look at it upon, let's take us, for instance. I mean, I'm not trying to put us in the same platform, but let's take entrepreneurs. You start off in people, on this podcast. I might say something. Some people that know me are like, oh, that's just Gabe. People that don't know me, oh, it's nothing. But let us get to a point where we are reaching hundreds of thousands.
People are gonna be digging back,
and people gonna dig back to these podcasts or whenever our posts and like, oh, he said this and these are his views and this and that. And I'm like, when I was young, I thought like that. Now I'm older, I'm differently. But at the end of the day, you didn't care when I said it then, so why care now? Yeah. Oh, because now people listen to you. That's their choice, man. Yeah. People can choose listen to Kanye or not. Yeah. I like his music. That's like Young Thug. I'm not a big Young Thug fan, but some of his music is cool. Yeah. 21 Savage. I disagree with his whole way of life. But his body of work musically, it's some stuff I can like to rock to.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. I think because I'm an adult, I can disassociate what he does and his music. Right. I don't go around, he talking about shooting 30 dudes in the block. I'm not finna go out and do that.
Right.
But I mean, it do sound catchy in the car. You like 21 Savage, Cat in the Hat. Like it's cool. I like the rock too, but I'm not finna go. You know what I'm saying? It's just kids these days, or people in general, adults too. They just take things to heart and take things so seriously, or like with a. Man.
It's the age of outrage, man. Everything that happens, somebody outraged about it, bro. Like,
that's quotable.
It's crazy.
That's gonna be named the podcast.
But my thing about Kanye is like, people are upset with Kanye, right? But that man's entitled to his opinion. Wow. But his opinion is also like, his opinion also can be incorrect. Like, both things can be true. They're not mutually exclusive. So if you don't agree with it, that's fine. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, so what?
Yeah. You're right, man. So what, man? All right, we're gonna get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for listening. I should have said this at the beginning, but I think I did. Please leave, if you listen to the whole thing, which we greatly appreciate. Please like, subscribe, comment, man. We love feedback. We want feedback. We need feedback. Yes. All right, to keep giving you all this content to make something. What we're doing is actually reaching people for the good or for the bad. So never forget, man. The Cavs came down from 3-1 lead. Golden State sucks. Amon Shumpert said we're going to get in that ass. And this is the Top 6 podcast. We out.
Yes, sir.